All right, good afternoon, students, mathematicians. We are working on decimals, a lot of decimal work, but I like this joke. It says, I'm right 97% of the time. The other 4% is when I do math. It's funny because 97 plus 4 is not 100%, which is implied by the word percent. Anyway, I thought that was pretty funny. All right, here we go. All right, so we are comparing decimals, which means that the place value really matters. And comparing them by their place value is of utmost importance. Okay. Adding zeros is a skill that we can use in order to see whether or not the decimal goes out to that place value. So you can always add zeros after the fact. But you can't like insert a zero in between or split up the numbers. So like they're always connected. All right. On the back, we have division. Let's work on some division. I'm going to really focus on the standard algorithm because I think you kids and young minds can do it. Okay. Oh, this is a little bit funky here. That's okay. Let's just fix this. I didn't practice this one at home before I did the work. I'm so sorry, everybody. 72. Let's just get these. 6, 11. Okay. Now, 72, it's probably going to need to go into here. So that is not a place value. And I need to have a box here. So going into 180, it's going to be about 2 times 72 is 144. Now I'm subtracting, so I have 180 minus 144 because I can't really see it there. Sorry. And I have 36 here. 8, 7, 10. 10 minus 4 is 6, 7 minus 4. Okay. Then I'm bringing down the 0 right here. Okay, now I have 360. Ooh, it goes in exactly 5 times. 360. And then I have nothing, and I don't need that last row. And let's see if 25 is the proper quotient. 25 times 72. 5 times 2 is 10. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. Done, dust, 0. 35, 14, 15, 16, 17, 0, 10, 8, 1. Booyah. All right. Okay. All right, now let's get down to this decimal stuff. We're going to compare the following numbers by writing them in a place value chart. And we're going to use greater than, less than, or equal to compare. So I'm going to just do this. This is greater than. So I have a chart. This is less than. Let's see how it looks like an L a little bit. And then obviously we know equal to. All right. What I love about this homework is that it gives you space to put your numbers because you're going to be comparing one at a time. Okay. Oops, this is a 3. So I always compare with the largest because if something's larger, we don't have to look at the other numbers. 3, 4, 2. Ooh, this is bigger. So it's going to go less than. That first number is less than. Okay. I have 0, 8, 0, 7, 0, 6. Here, ooh, this is greater than. I could put zeros here too, just so I can really compare the 800,000s to the 706,000s. I think this is pretty straightforward. This is the type of thing that you would do on your own. So if I'm a student, I'm like lining up the decimals like this on my paper by the decimal point so that I can compare place value by place value, right? Ooh. Okay. And then, like I said, even though a number has more digits, doesn't make it bigger. Okay, let's check this out. Eric threw the Frisbee 6 59/100 yards. Liam threw the Frisbee more than 5, but less than Eric. How far could Liam have thrown the Frisbee? All right, so Liam is greater than 5 yards, but less than 6.59 yards. So there's going to be multiple answers for this. How far could Liam have thrown it? Well, to be honest, he could have thrown it 5.1, 5.2, etc. He could have thrown it 6.5, 6.51, 6.58, and then that would probably be, unless we went out to the thousandth place, 589. That would be the furthest he could have thrown it without going over. See how I'm comparing whole number, tenths, oops, hundredths is bigger. Okay. This is Liam's throws. So you could have multiple different answers here. Okay. Vincent threw the Frisbee further than Eric. Okay. But less than 6 6/10. So Vin is further than Eric, 6.59, but less than 6 6/10. Nice. So that means we have to go out to the thousands place. All right. So I'm gonna make like a little bit of number line so I can display this for you. I'm going from 6 59 hundredths to 6 60 hundredths. That's, I spy with my little eye. 10 thousandth is in between here. 1, 2. Okay. So this is going to be, I'm going to set this up. So I'm going to write it down here. So it makes it neat. 6 5 9, 6 5 9, 60, 6 59 hundredths, 6 59 hundredths, 6 59 hundredths. Same thing we did in class. Okay, so I have all of these spaces because this gives us a glimpse in between the 900th and then the 10th hundredth, which then punches the tenths bigger. So this is 591 thousandths, 592 thousandths, 593, 594 thousandths, 595 thousandths, 596 thousandths, 597 thousandths, 598 thousandths, and 599 thousandths. So if he's less than 6 6/10 or 60 hundredths or 600 thousandths, how far could he have thrown it? Well, he could have thrown it any of these distances, any of these distances in yards. Okay. Take a moment to see that. I had 590 thousandths here. And then I went to the next, group, which would have been, after 9, 10, and then it just kind of, bumps up the 10th place. Okay. Next one, which decimal is greater? Perfect opportunity for me to practice what I did earlier. I line up the decimal points. There's no other way around it. Decimal points, tens, ones, tenths, hundredths. Ooh, that means that 75 thousandths is bigger than 70 thousandths. Which decimal is greater? Oh, I didn't even read this properly. All right, so it's greater than this, and it's less than this. So actually, I need this 2407. 2407. So that means here, this is 24.071, 24.072, 24.073, 074, and then there it is, 24.075. Okay, so let's see what's bigger. This one fits. There we go. Because this is equal to it. That's way too big and that's way too small. All right. See which decimal makes this true. First, I need to know what this says. So this says greater than Okay, and so what's greater than 5 2/10? No, what is 5 2/10 greater than? So that's too big. And that's too big. And so is that, because these are all more than 15 2/10. I think I said 5 before. Sorry about that. It's 15 3/10 is more. 15 212 thousandths is more because I have a 1 here. And so it has to be 15 25 thousandths because I have a 0 in the tens place. Okay, and then which expression has a value greater than this? So I'm gonna solve all of them. I usually start from D and then I move up, just kind of a silly quirk, I guess, I've done in my life. So I have 40 plus 2 plus 5/10, and I'm fluid with the fractions and decimals, plus 100 plus 9,000. So I have 42.519. This one is 40 plus 2 plus 5/10 plus 300 plus 7,000, which equals 42.537. Okay. 40 plus 1 plus 6/10 plus 200 plus 5,000 equals 41.625. Okay, 40 plus 2 plus 5/10 plus 900 plus 3,000 equals 5. Great. Okay, so now I have 42,593, 41,625, 42,537, and 42,519. And my overall one is 42.537. And I need to know something that's greater. Okay, so this is my top. Same, definitely not this one. Same. Okay, this one is bigger right there. So that is this one, 42.593. Okay, and 593 thousandths. When I'm in the middle of working it out, I do tend to use like points, but and then like just the digits. But then when I go back and read it, I do use the place value. All right. Tomorrow you do your iReady middle of the year diagnostic, do really well. So you can continue learning from your lessons. And I shall see you on Thursday.